boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you guys, no matter where you are in this beautiful world of ours. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. What a day out there. Are these uranium stocks going crazy? They really are, and the market is doing well as we enjoy this SQUEEZUPPLE, which you guys know I coined during the money show there in Las Vegas, which is a squeeze of the uranium stocks as they decouple from the market, and that's what we're having right now. But there's been somewhat of a uranium YouTube cattle call. And recently I had a fellow YouTuber, I was listening to his show, which I do, I'll tell you about it here in a second. And he said, yeah, you got to lighten up on this thing because you got so many, let's just say, yahoos out there on YouTube that are, talking about the uranium sector and, well, just say that they're having fun with it. They're having fun. And when stocks go up, everybody has a lot of fun. But we kind of started this thing a little differently a little while back here. I'll tell you a little more about that here. The Scoop's for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. My friends, I'm an author, researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. You can look at it and say he was right or wrong, just like what I'm going to talk about today. And guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you're notified of, because I'll have a lot of important things for you here in the days and weeks to come. But during I believe it was 2017, 2018 or so, you guys remember we were riding high on cannabis, on marijuana, because the stocks were going, the baby knockouts. Those are companies where you get in early and they have that something special about them, that little it factor. They have great management, they have great jurisdiction, they have some great technology or something. And we think that they're going to grow up and really, knock out the competition. And what happened is there was one of my subscribers said, hey, Mickey D, you got the baby knockouts out there. But he was saying, there's a guy that's on YouTube also that's talking about uranium. And there's only a handful of y'all, talking about it. But he's kind of thinking like you think, And he said, well, he was in the Navy also, and he was on a carrier. Like you had that USS Ranger, had on, the aircraft carrier. And he was on another carrier. He said the Midway or something. He was on another carrier. And the guy's talking like you ought to check him out, And I said, okay, they give me good suggestions all the time, in the comments. And I want to thank you guys for your comments. I really, really love them. And I looked at this guy and let me show you him here in a second. So it was a YouTuber named John Palami. This is John here. John, there's a little shot of him here. Well, I contacted John. This was probably about 4 years ago. And it says, 3 years ago or so on here. Well, I had a couple days or so to be 4 years ago. But I said, John, I like what you're doing and keep up the good work. And, I'm very bullish on uranium, $40 to $50 in 2019. You're right. There's only a few players out here right now. And there's just a few of us, right now. But, it's going to get crowded like it did in 2004, 5, 6, and 7 when we traded this. And he was just talking about during the last bull market. This is something, actionable intelligence, John Palami. That's something that you guys can check out later. But I tell you, he was just talking about what some of the mistakes we made prior. And I did the same thing. I didn't make as much money as I thought I was going to make last. I made money, but I didn't make all that money. But I'm just saying that to say, a short 4 years ago, there wasn't all this it's like this cattle call, in the uranium sector. I mean, a lot of people are complaining. It's not, but it's okay. He's not complaining. I'm not saying he's complaining. I'm just saying that this past week, and he did a very, very good show. It's the new leg. He's talking about the new leg of uranium. We're getting ready to go back up. But I think some of the OGs, and just like John, I think I'm gonna take a little step back a little bit and let this thing happen. See, because when we were buying, I remember I got a call. He's saying the same thing you're saying, blah 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 blah, right? From one of my subscribers. And so I listened. John said, you gotta buy these stocks. That's what he said. You gotta suck it up. You gotta plug your nose. You gotta do whatever. You can listen to the different shows and stuff. The guy's been really, really on it, But this was 4 years ago. Paladin was maybe 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents maybe. And we were both saying the same. You gotta buy these stocks. You gotta buy them, because we thought at least, that there was going to be a run in uranium and these stocks would go up higher. We didn't know when, but the thesis that we were talking about 4 years ago is playing out right now, guys, right before our eyes. And we're seeing this squeeze-upple happen. It's going to be happening daily and weekly. You look at these weekly charts and you look at these monthly charts, and this thing is going to be really, really off the chain. So as things get bigger and bigger and bigger, of course, there's going to be more and more people get involved. More and more YouTube channels coming up. You'll have Miss Uranium, Mr. Uranium, the Coca-Cola uranium, the McDonald's uranium. You're going to have it all, because it's a hot area and there are a few players in there, and these stocks are going to go much higher than they are right now. Now, all we're doing now is we're just sitting in our chairs and just being patient, and having sitting on our hands, basically. Guys that were in here 3 and 4 years ago, that got these stocks at these unbelievable prices. They wouldn't believe me unless I put it in a book. I live in America. I'm a brother in America, so I had to put it in a book. And make videos. So nobody would believe I bought those stocks for 2 and 5 cents and 25 cents and 30 cents. I don't believe I bought a stock over 45 cents unless it was chemical. That was the only one. And I didn't buy Gazprom. Didn't want that one. Never, ever going to deal with the Russians. That's my own personal preference. You buy it if you want to. It's going to do well. I believe sooner or later. I don't know. America's going to let it go. But I think one of these bills is going to be passed, and there's going to be catalyst for years to come when it comes to uranium. So if you got in like John did and like I did early on, you're gonna really, really make out. There were you can name the shows on 2 hands. When we first started this, there was a few guys out there, and that was it. There really, guys, there was hardly anybody out there. Now there's guys doing 1 and 2 and 3 shows a day on your radio. So and I believe in that philosophy. If you're going to make money doing this, if you're going to monetize this, you gotta really go hard. And you gotta get into this thing and go, just like, we dominated. Let's face it, guys. When cannabis, the first run in cannabis we're gonna have another run, but the first run in cannabis, we dominated, man. Got all those companies. Those companies some of them went up to $50, $60. Canopy went up to $60, and we got it really, really early, and we just rode it up. Same thing with uranium right now, and the same thing we're doing with our baby knockouts in lithium. The key is getting in there early, and I think that's what the OGs are saying now. Let's take a step back. Some of the OGs, just some. I can't speak for everyone. I'm just saying, take a step back. because there's going to be the little mania, the little we haven't had a uranium bull market, and I participated. This is my third one, guys, third one. So we haven't had the internet and the mania that we're going to experience with this one right now, because the big money is going to be going. SPUT, of course, is doing its job, and it's going to be a happy time. And there's not going to be any need for any cheerleaders with the pom. Some of them going to come on every day, cheerleader, pom-pom, this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and that's going to be fine. That's fine. We like to, I told you, I like them all. I like them all. But as far as the scoop is concerned, we have to get in this other area early. We're working on these other areas, and our next trade will probably not be a public trade. It's probably going to be a trade that I will deal with my private students only on that. We shall see. But I've been a little long-winded, guys. I appreciate you, all of you. Thank you for you guys renewing with the newsletter. If you want to become a private student and get the baby knockouts early, my friends, sometimes weeks, months, we still haven't revealed the African uranium super trade. People have been asking, I got this trade, I got that trade, I got this stock, I got deep yellow, I got this. You don't know what's in that portfolio unless you are a private student of the Scoop team. Yeah, you're on the Scoop team. You're down, because people have asked, what, and I won't divulge any information that I give to my private students. So if you guys ask me, what do I think uranium is going to go to, or what's going to happen here or there, it's going to go high. And the stocks that we pick are going to go very high. That's all I can say. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. I'll leave some links for you guys for the books. I'll leave some links for you for the store. You get some baby knockout gear. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week of trading, and enjoy yourself. Love you. God bless you. Let's just SQUEEZUPPLE, man. It's on. This thing is taking off. It doesn't go straight up. We have pullbacks. But on those pullbacks, 20 to 40%, you know what we do. We tear it up. Love you. God bless you. We reevaluate and accumulate. That's what we do, guys. Reevaluate and accumulate. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Take care.